Welcome back to Tetris Tuesdays at 10. I'm Ryan. This week's a little different. I'm excited. Who doesn't get excited when they get to open something up? So far we've done, completely digital versions of Tetris. Okay, I guess this is a digital version as well, but we're going to enter the meat space. Spooky. This one's going to be completely within the realm of my hands here because chronologically, and usually I'll admit sometimes I skip over these because they do take a bit of doing, so I wasn't sure if I would be able to execute on that bit of doing this time around, but in going onto eBay, was able to find what appears to be so far a completely legitimate 29-year-old version sealed package. It's not even like yellowed at all. I admit I'm a little skeptical still. For those of you that don't know the knockoff or rip-off market of classic video games is alive and well. You can buy completely false copies of some things like this, but and we'll figure it out once I get my hands on it. So far, feels legit. But what this is obviously a little keychain Tetris that BPS themselves put out. So this is officially licensed. That's why it does show up on the list I'm going off of here. And I've got some spare batteries just in case. In fact, why don't we go? I've got a whole different setup this time around. In fact, I forgot to even check on camera B here. So live, is camera B working? It is. Okay, fantastic. A little bit of rearranging here. Okay, so got my spare batteries just in case, which is no small deal. I had to like they're not even called whatever. Okay, I don't know because the name for like this size of battery has like changed over time, so it replaces certain others. I don't know. So hopefully we're looking at the right thing here. And before we get into it, just so we're clear, best game on the planet, not for wimps. Totally cool. 8 new games inside, special instructions inside as well. So I'm hoping, because I can feel the thing, part of the reason I have the batteries is obviously because this is 29 years old. I can't imagine they're still good. What if they are? But also I feel like a lump on the back here. So I'm hoping that's the instructions. It's not the keychain because that's obviously in sight. And I'm hoping that's not like the batteries swelling and the whole thing's destroyed or whatever. Also, while we're at it here on the back, smaller, if you can believe it, 8x12 playing field means a leaner, meaner game. Definitely not for wimps, as if to reiterate This is not for wimps here. Is our autofocus on par up here? It is, okay. B camera, let's go. New blinking blocks. So there are numerous modes that we get to check out in this thing. Can I tell you why I literally, because there is a, I didn't set this up if I have the web page going here. There is a digital version of this. It actually seems like an ad, like you would play it, it's for Windows, and then after you're done, it would come up with an ad that's like, buy the Tetris Junior keychain. So it still has that digital version listed as coming out in 1996, so I'm guessing is something of an ad, but I downloaded it. It still plays fine. Even on Windows 11, I didn't, as far as I know, need to download any, backwards compatibility stuff. But the sounds were different. I looked up a YouTube video and compared it to what the digital version was emulating, and the sounds were different. So I bought a real one so you could get the full sound experience here. It's got a designer color, by the way. It looks great, if you haven't noticed. Tetris Junior is even good for you. This game is not for the brain dead. Also distributed exclusively by Squaresoft. How fun is that? I think every publisher's probably made a Tetris at this point, but this was Squaresoft's. All right. Hopefully the sound does come through on this microphone, actually enough, but here goes. Ready? I'm going to do the thing that whoever sold this did not do for whatever reason. Let's see if it's legit. It says cut here. I could do that. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut here instead. I kind of like the backing. Maybe I can put that on the wall somewhere or something. Is that going to be enough? That'll be enough. That'll get us in at the very least. Smells like 1996. It's rarefied air. Okay. That should be enough, right? Is this an ASMR video now, too? Is this ripping plastic? Huh. Yeah, what was the swell? Because that doesn't look... It's even got the pull tab in it still. Focus, my friend. I know I put you on autofocus. Hold on. Autofocus continuous. Well, it likes it when it's on the table. It's just a 50 millimeter. Surely the focus distance is better than that. Hold on, I'm gonna reboot up top here. Now it doesn't even like on the table. It's choosing my hand. Annoying! All right. Blue Planet Software Inc., Squaresoft Inc., 1996, The Tetris Company, LLC, made in China. If this is a knockoff, it's a pretty good one. So I'm going to pull the tab here. It seemed pretty insubstantial. On. Okay. So hopefully the batteries are dead as expected. Okay. So, oh, I didn't get standby. Get some new batteries in here. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of corrosion going on. Microcell G13-A. Yeah, that's the size that they called them, or A13s. Try not to touch those. Yeah, we're a little corroded in there. Let's Sorry, I don't want to blow it out onto my desk, so pardon me for a second. Huh. It's actually looking pretty good. Trying to decide if I should clean it any more than that. Yeah, let's do it. Hold on, let me get the isopropyl. Okay, I'm not as prepared as I could have been. All right, I got the isopropyl and some Q-tips just in case here. I have a soft bristled toothbrush too that I'll use sometimes for the electronics, but I don't think we're quite there with this. I think this will probably do. I really hate what the autofocus is doing. You know what? Maybe we turn off the autofocus. How does that sound? Just also careful not to get any of the Q-tip fuzz in there. Clean the edges off. So this Secret Lab desk is actually, the surface is magnetic. It's a low power guy. but I can feel it like grabbing probably the speaker. Probably not good for the circuit board. All right, that's looking pretty clean. Well, now the autofocus likes it. All right. So now the batteries, specially designed so my children cannot eat them. My gosh, these are so hard to get out of the package now. Two of them. One. Boy, would this be disappointing if it didn't work at all after all of this. Like I said, at least I can return it, supposedly. Two. All right. Okay. And they were just in here like this. They appear to fit. Did it make a sound? Was that me? The bulge, I think, was this left battery is just a little tougher to put in there. The little spring on it is quite effective. But that's good, right? All right, before I put the screw in, now let's put the screw in. Let's go all the way. Let the build up. Okay, here goes. Power button. Oh, we're working. All right. I'm gonna make sure we have the sound on. Okay. Mode 1 should be game 1 and 5. Special blinking pieces are present. Interesting. The manual of Tetris Junior describes 8 modes. Manual. Unless they're counting the box, or again, this is a... Anyway, the manual describes 8 modes. 1 and 5 special blinking pieces are present, similar to some of the blocks from Blockseed. They can add or remove blocks until they lock. I, Tetramino, vertically oriented. Press rotate to draw, blah, 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 blah. Game 2 and 6, playfield starts with garbage. Each round ends when the line is cleared in the bottom row. Game 3 and 7, blinking Tetraminos break into individual blocks when they lock, much like Multiminos for the next Tetris. Game 4 and 6, do we just have a marathon? I guess maybe we don't. Blinking Tetraminos 4 and 8. All right, let's start with mode 1 then. Don't like that. What is that? Is that my garbage? Just that one piece at the bottom? Kind of has a hard drop. What's up with all the S's? Whoa. It's a jet fighter clear sound. I was concerned maybe you wouldn't be able to hear it, but pretty sure you can hear it. It's kind of loud. Oh, there's the line. What was that? Like 0 lock delay on this thing. So that was mode 1. The flashing blocks can add or remove blocks until they lock. Oh, interesting. So let's go one more on that. Wow, a lot of those pieces. Okay, so before locking, can I just be like, no, I cannot, so I'm not sure. Oh, is that? Yeah, I guess there's wall kicks. Yeah, look at that. Doesn't feel like it's speeding up at all. This is going to revolutionize my ability to play Tetris on the go. What happened? Oh, what? What? Oh! Oh, okay. If I try to rotate the thing, it like shoots blocks into the bottom. That's kind of cool. More Tetris games with shooting, the Americans said. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Filling that space in. That's cool. I like that. Doing much better than I did last time. Oh, this one's not shooting. All right. Not a shooter, that one. I should have looked up in my searches for this. I did see like I think it was like a YouTube short or something that was like new Tetris Junior high score. So there are apparently people out there still going to town on this thing, but now I'm curious. I should have looked what the actual high score is. I feel like this thing would top out. Oh, see, that one doesn't shoot either. It also doesn't do anything when it... Okay, interesting. Let's go for an actual Tetris here. I said right before I died. Well. Love the shooters. Kind of ruined my ability to do a Tetris right then, but it's okay. We'll get it back. It's a shooter. Look at that. So if it's not speeding up, this is kind of easy, I say, having already died trying to play it, but... Okay. Oh. Interesting. I didn't try to rotate it, so I guess I don't know if that was a shooter or not, but... Not the one I was hoping for. Alright. Does the difficulty go up in some way? Oh, this one erases. The little 2-block erases. Boo. Ah, I didn't get over fast enough. Oh boy. So it does get more difficult if you are not good at it. All right. So it sounds like it says 1 and 5 do that. So how is 5 any different? I wonder. Are there different sound? No, it's just sound on, sound off. Okay. How do I get back to the manic opening screen? What? Now I gotta find out if, not that I'm against the form factor here, but, what if I want to play a full-fledged version of... Okay, what does the single dot do? Have I figured that out yet? Oh, it also basically shoots. All right, Tetris, let's get it going. All right, here goes. Oh, there's a timer up there. Every 60 seconds. I get a line of garbage. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it. It is kind of amazing that they keep coming up with different things to do. Like, this is a small version of Tetris. It would be difficult to, like, how do you innovate with a small version of Tetris that doesn't just feel like nothing? I gotta remember, the 2-block takes away, not using that to its greatest ability. That one bad. Wonder if I can... Oh, it did kind of spin it in there. Tetris Jr. When you 100% absolutely must Tetris now. But also it's pretty fun. I'm getting better at using the L and J pieces kind of counterintuitively. You know, you often want to put the long end... Ah! You want to put the long end into the spot where it's menacing, you know, like a mini, like this right here. That's the first instinct, but sometimes if you... Oh, what does this do? Oh, it adds, right. Sometimes doing this is useful because it doesn't block you off like that from doing stuff later. Unless you do that because you have to. No! Oh no, that was not the special piece that I needed. Did I just die? Oh, because the level went up. So yeah, that seemed the same as 1, except every minute it would move. Yeah. It would move up a garbage line, so. 2 and 6, playfield starts with garbage. Each round ends when a line is cleared in the bottom row, as in the next Tetris. I like that. Let's try that. Oh, I see. There's a flashing block in the bottom. It's probably my goal. And sometimes you gotta do this. Nope. Ah, I should have put that over there. Boo! This looks bad. Let's try that again. And it doesn't block your rotation against the ceiling, which I like. It is quickly becoming my least favorite thing about Tetris games. Is when I can't rotate it right away after it spawns. The sound effects are, you know, lo-fi. I kind of don't mind them, though. It's very charming. This Tetris is very charming. Oh, stop giving me those. These pieces are no good. Hey, that's kind of a T-spin. Shy Abby! This is art. Is it not? Did you get a look at the packaging too? Uh-oh, no, not that. All I need to do is get that stupid blinking block at the bottom. I don't know. Okay. We're back to making some progress. Now we're back to something. Oh, should have put that over there. I'm holding on by the skin of my teeth here. Yeah, boy. It's not looking good. Nope, that's it. This is art. What is that T-piece rotation? That is cursed. There's T-spins on this? Yeah, I guess kinda. I just got home, was eating dinner. This is peak. Yeah. Telling you, I am pleasantly surprised by this little uh-oh. Oh, okay. Decided to turn itself off there, I guess. Oh, we're back in the same mode. Okay, that was weird. So yeah, I just have to get that flashing block at the bottom, but I buried myself. The other game had specialty pieces that basically like shot blocks. This is not... I've already buried myself. Okay, there's a line. Rotate! It will not! This kind of feels like Tetris with Card Captor Sakura, or Sakura mode from TGM3. Ah, yes. Yes. The Shy Abbey is our resident TGM expert, I will say. So one day I will join the ranks perhaps. Oh yeah, that's right, we looked it up. We got a few weeks down the line. We'll get one going. I'm gonna keep going mode 2 here until I get that stupid piece at the bottom. Shy Abbey says not really an expert, just you're humble, too humble. An expert here, let's put it that way. Amongst all of the people on stream right now, you are the expert. The smaller playing field, definitely, you get buried quick. Dang it. Didn't leave space for myself over there. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Real question is whether or not I actually put this on my keychain, which I don't have one. So I would have to create a keychain and then put this on it. Seems worth it at this point, honestly. Okay, okay. It's the closest we've ever been right here. Wrong piece. Right piece. Hoping there's like some sort of end screen. Sort of victory dance. No, that's not a good piece. This is ish. It's only one way to rotate the pieces, which pretty much describes my playstyle anyways. Style. Capability. Skill. Man, I just need... Nope, that's not good. Thank goodness it doesn't speed up. Sheesh. Ah. Nope. This might kill me. Yeah. So you die if you get to that top level, not beyond it. Like I feel like, you know, some Tetris is if you build above it. Oh yeah, do that. It is worth it. This is peak. Single rotation button. I would have been okay with that a couple years ago. I shouldn't expect too much from a keychain. This is peak anyways. Yeah. Agreed. I should have learned how to rotate in both directions. Sometimes I'll try. I get myself into trouble pretty darn quickly whenever that happens. We're going to go again. What is this up here? 3 U's, 2 zeros. Does that have anything to do with? Can I change that? Oh, I can. No, I cannot. Wait, what? Oh, that's the sound button? I thought this was the sound button. That is also the sound button. Okay. Sure. You really got to hurry or it turns off. All right. 2. We're doing it mode 2. We are going to beat mode 2. This is the white whale this week. Aw, man. I don't like that piece at all. I'm going to die quicker. Rotate! Didn't count. Didn't count. Learning how to rotate both ways makes things a lot better since some spins rotations work one way. Yeah, actually, we just found that out. Last week with, what was the one where they instituted, yeah, I think it was it Tetris X? Yeah, where it was like it would kick a different way based on which way you were holding the D-pad. And which way you were rotating it, obviously. Man. Off to a roaring start. I'm not going to quit. Boy. Yep. Oh, so you don't die when you hit that. Okay, yeah, so it's just if it spawns, if the spawn overlaps. Like a normal Tetris. Gotcha, okay. Alright. Live and learn. Well, this seems like a much more favorable start. Let's try... Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I should have... I would have been able to rotate that if I had stuck it in the right way. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, we're still missing a spot down there. Gotta do that. Lay that flat. Man. Okay, okay. Oh, going again. I'm not sure if this specific version has spins. Only one way to find out. Yeah, I was able to spin. I just had it going in the wrong way. Like, I think if I had... I mean, because you can only spin one way. But it did let me do like a mini T-spin or whatever. I think. Or I imagine that. Well, these aren't great. No, not really whatever. We already beat mode 2. Doesn't matter. One of the more recent examples are immediately noticeable in TGM4's Konoha mode. Please let me rotate the eyepiece and dead. Yeah. I'm not sure if this specific version has spins. Only way to find it. Let's go. So 6 is apparently the same as 2. I wonder if that, so between 1 and 5, 5 just would add a piece of garbage every minute. Maybe 2 is the same, or 6 is the same. 3 and 7, blinking tetraminos break into individual blocks when they lock, much like the multiminos of the next Tetris. And then 4 and 8, blinking tetraminos break into individual blocks of antimatter, which remove blocks from the field when they lock. For example, an L tetramino placed on its side of length will remove 3 blocks from one column. Okay, I think we got to try that one. 4. It's a decent version of the song. Okay, here's a flashing piece. Oh, okay, probably doesn't matter when there's nothing to put, nothing below it. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, that just takes it all out. Cool. See if we can figure out some, like, can we make some gameplay ramifications out of that, or is it just kind of neat? Okay, let's do this. All right, I guess I can delete more pieces. This is kind of confusing. Yeah, I'm confusing, like I'm not sure. Like, okay. What do I do with this information? I guess I just use it to delete things. Probably going to be more useful here in a second when I'm about to die. Yeah, okay, let's try this now. Okay, so yeah, can open up some spaces there. The delayed auto repeat's pretty good on this thing. What happens if I lay this like this? That. It's still, like, I don't quite get the way the blocks fall, I guess, during that. So this, yeah, I guess it just deletes what's below it, right? So oh, that was not where that was supposed to go. Well, great. This looks fantastic now. I think that can also be a curse in disguise. Yeah. I could see that. I'm just not sure. I mean, I guess it's just another, mode. Better to have it than not. Seems like they had an idea and it was just like, I mean, there have been a few Tetris modes like that are just like, you obviously had an idea that's fun in some way or different in some way, but there's no like deeper gameplay ramifications necessarily. You just kind of go. I dig 1. What was the same as 1? Yeah, 1 and 5, where the blocks can kind of shoot stuff. I think part of the problem with it being on this Tetris Junior is that it makes it even easier for a small playing field that's, not necessarily difficult anyways. it's fun, it's good. Golden rule of gaming. You called it. I'm going to try to make a Tetris. This is not going to work out for me. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that was the wrong one! That one adds pieces or something. Alright. Okay, the single piece deletes? No, that adds. There we go. Helps if you remember what they all do. Okay, this one deletes pieces? Yes, it does. Okay. Look at this. Ha-ha! See, that's fun. I made a mess for myself, and now I have nowhere to put this O piece, but that was fun. Okay, this one adds. Oh, did that pass through also? Did I imagine that? There we go. Yeah, you can get down real quick with once you get the hang of using this. I can see how this could keep people going. Speaking of those high score guys, whatever the high score is for this, was this ad? Let's go for another Tetris. And then we might just call it okay, this one deletes, right? No, it adds. Couldn't get over. Yeah, see? That's pretty quick there with the delayed auto repeat. Oh. Okay, got the 3 one coming up. Now I'm really interested to see what the high score is, because you can kind of keep going forever once you get into the groove and you know how to use those special pieces. There you go! Empty playing field. New game, 6,300 points. No leaderboard on this, I'm just now realizing, but I guess that I know of. What are we doing here? Deleting. Okay, well, I deleted all those. Doesn't really help. Aw, man. Ah, shoot. It's got a line. I'm not sure I should have done that. I don't think I have enough room to rotate a line now. Oh, what does this do? Oh, there we go. Little block to the rescue. Need a line. Oh, this will help. Maybe. There we go. Oh! You get a little music stinger if you make it high enough. Looks like when you hit 10,000 points, I guess. This takes away, right. One day I'll remember what the pieces do. No, that adds. There we go. Do some damage with those pieces. Not sure why I decided to go there. Hey, it worked out. Not quite. So this was, you want to talk finances? This was actually, there were a few buy it nows. You can get a used one for, you did not miss much. I went back to the original mode, Shy Abbey. This is probably my favorite from this one. These little blocks, you can do different things. This one adds. Some of them take away. One of them adds. One of them takes away. I can't even remember what the other one is. And then when I hit 10,000 points, I got a little music stinger. It said, congratulations. It didn't say that, but it felt like it. This one adds also, so I can go like this. But this one was, I think, $50 out the door. So about the price of a video game if you don't count what Nintendo... Oh, no! It's okay, I can get it back. This one takes away. Delete! Delete! I don't know if that was helpful towards the end there, but... This one also takes away. Oh, this one I can spin, maybe. There you go, kind of. I don't know that I would have bought it if I wasn't, didn't think I could make a cool stream out of it, but I'm not going to say I'm not happy with it. Only way I would have enjoyed it more is if maybe it was in 1996. This adds, so I can go like this. That was almost good. Yeah, I can get myself down pretty quick. Let's see what happens when I hit 20,000. If I can. Oh yeah, and I think that one passes through. So it's like some sort of item mode? Yeah, basically. The item has wall hacks. Okay, yeah, basically. This one shoots. But again, it almost makes, I mean, I'm sure I would find a way to die, but it almost makes the game inconsequential in a way, but it's fun. It's more fun than the other one that also kind of makes the game inconsequential, but isn't necessarily as interesting. I've gotten back down to kind of 0 level a few times. This one deletes. Didn't really help me out there. I just made it so I had to put some more blocks back, but makes it real nice. There you go. I gotta go too, Abby. All good. I think we've exhausted our Tetris Junior here. My only wish. Oh wait, there is a reset. Okay, maybe this will put it back to the opening screen that is quite bonkers. No? Okay, maybe on off. It does reset it. Okay, now the thing has changed. 0 lines. It doesn't have the 3 U's. Yeah, I don't know how to get it there. It was nuts. It was going crazy. So, anyway, pretty cool. I'm happy. This thing was fun. Shy Abby, gotta go for now. Have a good stream. Yes, put it on your car or house keys. That'd be cool. Agreed. I think this one's gonna find purpose for sure. It feels good too. It's not like, it doesn't feel quite as, it's got some weight to it. It probably is that speaker, also given how loud it was. I'm assuming the sound was going through okay, but feels good. Doesn't feel like a cheapo thing really at all. So very cool. Tetris Junior. Let's see what's going on next week here. So, right. I'm going to try to figure out Tetris for Windows CE. which was Windows mobile platform. I would imagine there's some way to emulate that at this point, but I don't think I'll ever go quite as far as buying a Windows mobile device to play a game. I don't know. Maybe there's probably a pretty cheap one out there, but this Tetris Junior arrived yesterday, so barely made the week. Depending on if I am able to do that, if I do that, probably be cutting it a little close. So that's the goal. Tetris for Windows CE next week. Also tomorrow is the final episode of season 2 of Chasers. Evelyn and I going through some cards. So do we complete the set? I do not know. I do know because we've recorded the show already, but you don't. So check it out. That's tomorrow at 8 should drop. What else we got going on? Oh, I'll do a quick little update for the site. I'm going to switch some things around. I feel like I do this every 4 months or so. I kind of consolidate or move some things around, and that's what I'm getting ready to do. So might do a quick little video explaining some of that. Usually I save those for the Patreon, but I've noticed myself, for the people I follow, I kind of like to hear about the process every now and then. So if you want to find out how the sausage gets made, look for that video. Otherwise, we'll be back on Friday also for a new cinematic. I'm watching Twin Dragons this week, a Jackie Chan movie directed by Ringo Lam and Choi Hark. So should be fun. It all should be fun. So like, subscribe, make your way over to Patreon, PayPal, however you want to do it. I appreciate it. Lets me do more of this and feel better about it, unfortunately. Money shouldn't make you feel better. Sometimes it does, depending on your lot in life, let's say. So anyway, we'll see you next week.